Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Soul Searching. I'm your host, Jamin, and today, man, we got a throwback. A throwback to the 80s, for real. This is something I grew up on. Everybody wanted to be a superhero. They wanted to be Superman, Batman, stuff like that. I wanted to be Freddy Krueger in 1984, 1985, 1986. During Halloween, man, I was wanting to be my hero, Fred Krueger. I'll never forget, movies was 99 cents back then, man, back in 84, 99 cents. And my aunt took me to go see A Nightmare on Elm Street. I was like in the first grade. I know y'all like, no, you don't remember. I do remember it. I was horrified to go, trust me. But after I saw the movie, I became a huge horror fan and an even bigger Freddy Krueger fan, man, I'm telling you. So with that being said, today we're going to take a look at two shoes that I have that give a ode, if you will, and show some respect, if you will, to my hero, Freddy Krueger. But first, look, check out this art book I have here. Now, it's not really an art book, but more so of a book that kind of just walks through the history of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Really cool piece if you're a horror fan or if you're a Freddy Krueger fan. Kind of just walks through each movie, gives you the storyline, has some great pictures, tells you that, you know, the cast and crew and everything else. So, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street 1, there's part 2, you know, Freddy's Revenge, so on and so forth, all the way through the final Nightmare. Does not have anything about the new one. We're going to skip the new one. I didn't mind the remake, but nobody plays Freddy Krueger like Robert Englund. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen. Even got the 3D glasses right here from Freddy's Dead. So, which didn't really make it that big in the movie theaters, but I don't care. I still liked it. So let's go ahead and look. Let's go ahead and look at the first shoe that I have here. This is the Vans House of Horror collection. Now this came out last year, and actually it has the release date right here because I think they were afraid that stores would start releasing these early or backdoor them. I don't know why this was put on here, but it was like, please hold, you know, until October 1st of 2021. I actually hit on a pair of these in my local mall. I was there when they were putting them out, so I was able to grab a pair, and it's actually in my size. So this is the Vans Skate High Nightmare on Elm Street 11.5 for the toe, baby. You already know. Again, that October 1st sticker on there. You've got that House of Horror on the back. Really cool box. My Freddy Krueger guy is back here shaking his head. He likes it. He's digging it, right? Let's put this guy up here. Get that out of the way. So here are the shoes, man. Let's go ahead and open up this box. They did release other House of Horror shoes as well. Vans did. I think there was a Child's Play shoe. There was a Friday the 13th. There was a Halloween, I believe, and then there was the Freddy Kruegers, the Nightmare on Elm Street. But in 3, 2, 1, bam! Look at these guys. What a way to show your respect to Mr. Fred Krueger. These shoes are, what's the word? Lit. I like them. Yeah, let's get them both out of the box and take a look at them. Y'all hang on. So as you can see right here by the tag, it does say, you know, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Vans. This is part of the, what is this? Off the Wall collection. I have not worn these. These are still dead stock. But, you know, I grabbed them more as just a piece to go with my collection, man. Look how great of a job they did with matching this up to, you know, Freddy's sweater and everything like that. You've got the black leather to represent the black fedora. So just overall spot on. You got all the blood splatter on here. Really cool concept. I really wish I could get a hold of the Nike Dunks, the Freddy Krueger Dunks, but those are like $40,000. And yeah, you heard me right, $40,000. So needless to say, I will not be picking up a pair of the Nike Dunks, even if I could find them. I don't think you can find them, not even on StockX or anything like that. I think they're basically non-existent. But in regards to this shoe right here, let's put this one down and let's look at this pair right here that I've laced up. In regards to the materials and things like that, for those of y'all that are interested, your outsole right here and your midsole is both just pure rubber. Okay, so this is a skate shoe, as y'all already know, with it being Vans. You do have that blood splatter all over the midsole. You've got this white piping right here going around your midsole as well and around your toe box, leading up to the upper, which is basically constructed of canvas. I mean, your entire shoe right here is basically just, like I said, like canvas material. You do have that red and that kind of that army green Freddy Krueger sweater color. Again, I said you got this black leather Vans logo right here on both sides of the shoe. My thoughts are that represents his fedora, because you know he did wear a black fedora. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And then you've got these wax shoelaces with blood splatter on them as well. So did not come with extra pair of laces, but you know, you wouldn't kind of figure the Vans would. So yeah, you got the blood splatter laces, and then on your tongue right here, you've got that Vans off the wall. On the back of the tongue, you just have you know, Vans since 1966, old school shoe. On the insole right here, your insole does have a Nightmare on Elm Street on it. And let's see if the other one has anything different. I'm willing to bet that it doesn't, that it's the same thing. And it is, Nightmare on Elm Street. And then your sock liner is, it seems to be leather. I don't know if this is real leather or not. For the price point, I wouldn't expect this entire inner sock liner to be leather. It's probably synthetic, but it is nice looking, and I like the way that, you know, kind of sheens off of this canvas right here, right? So anyway, that's a look at the first shoe that I have, the Vans House of Horror Pack Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Kruegers. So shout out, Fred, this one's for you. The next shoe that I have is a shoe that I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's probably in my top 5 in my collection. I've never worn it, I probably never will. But it is and I'll tell you, I stayed up all night. You guys go back to some of my original videos when I first started doing a YouTube channel, and you'll see my pretty crappy review on these, because I didn't really know what to do on YouTube at the time, or even how to act. Like, I wasn't even acting myself. I was talking real quiet and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the Air Max 95 Freddy Kruegers. Now, I hit on these on a scavenger hunt. I want to say the site was Foot Patrol. It was in Europe. I don't even know if these ever released in the US. I do not believe that they did. But I actually stayed up all night and did this scavenger hunt, and I actually was able to find Freddy Krueger on their site, entered the code, and I hit on a pair. So again, I want to say it was Foot Patrol, but I could be completely wrong. I do know that it was in the UK. And so, yeah, another shoe, like I said, that's a grail of mine. As you can see, again, you've got this upper right here that is reminiscent of Freddy Krueger's sweater. You can take a look at that. And then you've of this very nice, you know, hairy suede on the toe box right here. Your outsole, I didn't call that out. You've got those blood drops. Kind of looks like the waterbed scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street 1. That's what, at least that's what it reminds me of. You got that Nike Air down in there, but very cool outsole. Got that blood red. And then, you know, your air units right here, your air bubbles are in red as well, reminiscent of blood, you know. And I really like the way that they did this, you know, this brown, like this light brown around the midsole. It looks, to me, it looks really good, especially contrasting off of this upper right here. Your upper is made entirely, mostly of mesh and canvas materials. You do have some black stitching on there, so I like the details. And to be honest with you, this part right here, it kind of reminds me of like the boiler room. This olive green right here. I don't know why, maybe it's because I can see the eyelets right here through it, but it just reminds me of like the boiler room. You know, Freddy Krueger was big, you know, in the boiler room, so to speak. That was his lair. But this right here, of course, is reminiscent of Freddy's glove, his fingers, the steel knives. You've got that blood splatter on that as well. You do have, you know, that army olive green kind of, it's not really olive green, but it's more of an army, you know, dark army green. But you get the rope laces right here. Then you have your, you know, your Air Max logo, and you've got this grayish blue sock liner. And then your insole right here, you do have a Nike swoosh that has blood dripping off of it. So that's really cool, and that is on both of them as well. So yeah, your back right here, you've got Nike Air. You've got that silver again. My assumption is that's representing his blades, you know, and then you've got that blood dripping down it. So overall, super nice shoe again. This is one that is definitely for the collection. Oh, I forgot, I like that red swoosh on there too. That's a nice pop of color. So yeah, super dope shoe in my opinion. I doubt I'll ever wear these. I'll probably keep them dead stock. I know I say wear your shoes and stuff like that, but some shoes I just buy for the collection, similar to what I've got right here in the background, and this is definitely one of those shoes. So with that being said, Soul Searcher family, that's it. I just wanted to, you know, go over my shoes with you real quick. I felt like paying some tributes to my man Fred Krueger, and just wanted to show them all. So there they go. If you enjoyed today's video and enjoyed the content, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, help the channel grow. And with that being said, much love. I appreciate you guys, and Y'all enjoy your weekend. Oh, and whatever you do, don't fall asleep.